Today, we'll explore how big companies like Microsoft and LinkedIn decide what a business is worth and how they reshape it for success. It's not just about numbers, it's also about people, rules, and tough choices. Let me tell a story of how Microsoft bought LinkedIn for $26 billion and what that teaches us about how companies are valued and transformed. So, how do you put a price on a company? There are three ways. First one is asset based valuation. Imagine you are buying a house. What if a house is worth or sold brick by brick? That's called asset based valuation. So Microsoft didn't just buy LinkedIn's name, it took on its debts too. The second type of valuation is market based. Imagine the same house, you will definitely compare it with similar houses, what it is sold for. That's called market based valuation. LinkedIn stock was $131 per share, but Microsoft paid $196 because controlling a company is worth extra. Third type of valuation is income based valuation. Imagine what future rent you could earn from the home you bought. That's called income based valuation. It predicts future cash like LinkedIn's membership growth, then discount it to today's dollars. But sometimes forecasts can be wrong. That's why valuations are part art and part science. Now, who wins and who loses in these deals? Here comes the ethics and social responsibility. LinkedIn's shareholders got $8.7 billion, but employees saw their stock based pay crash before the deal. Was that fair? And when Salesforce cried monopoly, it showed how mergers can hurt competition. It wasn't just a jealousy from Salesforce, they showed how one company gaining too much power could hurt all of us. This is where valuation gets messy. The $196 price tag is not just a number, it represents who wins and who loses. This will lead us to the next slide, that is government regulation and stakeholder wealth. Will a merger hurt customers? This is what a regulator will ask. After Salesforce complained, Microsoft had to prove LinkedIn wouldn't become a monopoly. Short term stakeholders win. For instance, LinkedIn's founder, Reid Hoffman, got $941 million. But long term, success depends on the integration. LinkedIn grew to 700 million users because Microsoft didn't ruin its culture. So basically, profit now is not always success later. So, how do companies restructure wisely? Restructuring isn't just layoffs, and it's not like also throwing money around. For instance, Humana and United Airlines succeeded by restructuring their companies early and also using technology wisely. For instance, Microsoft automated HR to free up creativity. And it's also about managing change because sometimes people are nervous, they don't want to innovate, so you also need to deal with change management. The Microsoft LinkedIn deal worked because they planned beyond the paycheck. So, next time when you see a company X buy company Y for Z billion dollars, remember behind every big number are real people making tough choices. The best deals don't just create wealth, They create value that lasts, and that is how you turn a purchase price into true worth. To sum up, valuation starts with numbers but ends with people. The best deal balances profit, ethics, and integration. Thank you. These are the references I used for this presentation.